The man was on a phone call when a red dot appeared on his chest. Terrified, he froze, clutching the phone, too scared to hang up. He crouched down in fear as a mysterious voice on the line began counting down.
3.
It wasn't a gunshot that startled him but the sound of a nearby toy shattering, likely caused by a silenced weapon. None of the passers-by noticed, but the toy vendor did. Thinking the man had broken the toy, the vendor began yelling at him from outside the phone booth. The man tried to ignore him until the mysterious voice spoke again, coldly offering, *, should I take care of him for you? *. Panicked, the man pulled out some cash and paid off the vendor, who walked away grumbling. Frustrated, the man asked the voice why he was being targeted. The voice replied matter-of-factly, recounting 2 recent murders. 10 days earlier, the voice claimed responsibility for killing a German artist who was not only a notorious predator but a pedophile. Despite his crimes, the artist refused to admit guilt, so the voice had dealt with him. Then, just a few days ago, the voice said, it had killed a stockbroker who used shady tactics to dump shares. If the broker had agreed to share the profits with others, he might have been spared. Hearing this, the man grew even more distraught. Those people had committed heinous acts, but what had he done wrong? Before the mysterious voice could answer, a prostitute the man had earlier driven away returned with a hulking enforcer. The enforcer demanded the man hang up and come out of the phone booth. Though tempted to comply, he couldn't risk hanging up. Enraged at being ignored, the enforcer smashed the booth's glass with a club and began beating the man. In an instant, the mysterious voice acted. A gunshot rang out, and the enforcer staggered backward, clutching his chest before collapsing lifelessly to the ground. The prostitute, horrified, accused the man of being the shooter. Terrified, the man stripped off his jacket, used it to shield the phone, and tried to secretly dial 911. The mysterious voice wasn't fooled. Another gunshot fired, and a bullet grazed the man's ear as a warning. Meanwhile, the commotion drew the attention of bystanders, and the police were called. Within minutes, officers surrounded the phone booth. A police captain used a megaphone to command the man, *, put your hands up and come out. *, but the man couldn't risk hanging up the call. Desperately, he shouted back, insisting he hadn't killed anyone. His refusal to hang up only deepened the officer's suspicions, leaving him trapped in an impossible situation.